Born in Speedway, Indiana, and graduating from Cathedral High School in 1960, Robert Bob Nestor headed west to Parks Aeronautical College of St. Louis University for his Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Administration. But flying in the U.S. Air Force was calling. It was at Parks that General Nestor's military career began as he joined ROTC and with his graduation commissioning as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Air Force. With the Vietnam conflict growing, Lieutenant Nestor's first flying duty came quickly. After completing pilot training, he earned a slot in the F-4 Phantom and an assignment to the 559th Tactical Fighter Squadron at Cam Ranh Air Base in South Vietnam. It did not take long before he had 187 combat missions in Vietnam, receiving the Distinguished Flying Cross for his actions. Other recognition of his valor included the Legion of Merit, the Meritorious Service Medal with an oak leaf cluster, the Air Medal with 2 silver and 3 bronze oak leaf clusters, and the Air Force Commendation Medal with an oak leaf cluster. Bob left the active duty Air Force in 1971, transferring to the U.S. Air Force Reserves. Here, his first assignment was to Bunker Hill Air Base, now Grissom Air Reserve Base, flying the A-37 Dragonfly and the A-10 Warthog attack aircraft. From 1982 to 1992, Bob served in various command positions in both training and flight operations at bases throughout the country. And his leadership capabilities did not go unrecognized by his superiors. Bob Nestor received his promotion to Brigadier General in August 1992, becoming the assistant to the commander of the 9th Air Force. He would go on to serve as the mobilization assistant to the vice commander of the Air Force Reserves at Robins Air Force Base in Georgia, and later as the mobilization assistant to the chief of the Air Force Reserve Command in Washington, D.C. Because of his performance and leadership, Bob was promoted to Major General on April 3, 1995, a rank he would hold until his retirement in April 2000. Besides his notable military career, Bob Nestor also served as an airline pilot for 24 years, earning 10 jet type ratings. In a career spanning 45 years, Bob logged over 25,000 hours in aircraft ranging from the T-37 Trainer and the F-15 Eagle fighter to the C-5 Galaxy transport, as well as numerous civilian jet transports, including the Lockheed L-1011 and the Boeing 767. To add to his many aviation achievements, Bob worked for the Federal Aviation Administration for 12 years as an aviation safety inspector and as the principal operations inspector for ATA Airlines. Continuing his service to reserve officers, he was elected president of the National Reserve Officers Association. In 1996, Governor Frank O'Bannon recognized his contribution to Indiana, naming Bob a Sagamore of the Wabash. Bob Nestor's appreciation of aviation history and his military roots led to his selection by the Military Coalition of Indiana to lead their successful efforts securing the placement of the bronze statue of Colonel Weir Cook at the Indianapolis International Airport in the Weir Cook Terminal.